Hey guys, welcome back to RLDesign.Innovations. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to make glass, or I should say, try to make glass. And the way we do that is we take silica sand, silica gel. This is around 90 some odd percent of clear. We then take soda ash, which everyone knows as laundry booster, Arm & Hammer. We're going to add around 20 to 25% of that to the mixture, mix it up, and then put into the laser. Focus. I'm going to put a thin piece of basswood on there so we can focus on. And then from there, we will try to use the laser to make glass. It's going to be a trial and error. We'll go through it a couple of times and we'll see how it goes. So wish me luck. Hopefully there's no smoke. The exhaust will be on and hopefully no fire. I told you guys last time that I printed out a 3D printer filter holder, which I use like a furnace filter. And I placed it on top of the 40-watt laser, and I've done 3 sessions, quick sessions, maybe 20 minutes the tops each session of laser engraving, and wanted to show you what it looks like, how much dirt. I just changed it out the other day. So let me just show you what it looks like after those couple of sessions. As you can see, just after a couple of sessions, look how dirty this is. Look at the debris from the smoke that went in here. So you can just imagine, look at it, it's coming off, you can see it. Coming off and going into your laser. So that's why laser maintenance is so important, that you take care of your laser. So what I've done is I put, I don't know, maybe a half a pound or so of this material, that's sand in here. I'm going to now mix in about 25% of the soda ash. Again, the soda ash reduces the temperature for which sand takes to melt. So let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see I put in here the soda ash. So I'm going to really mix this up, and then we'll come back in a sec and we'll get going. Okay, so now you see it's all mixed up, and with our laser, with the Xtool S1, we have to autofocus. So what I'm going to do is put this piece of board, let me flip it on this side so it's not confusing, put this on here, so when I put this in the machine, I'm going to focus on this board. That way it has pressure to push up and we can focus. So let's get into the machine and we'll go from there. So I just placed the sand mixture into the laser. I had to take the honeycomb out, and you can see underneath that I have some sheet metal so I don't destroy the black bed. So I'm just going to make sure this is all as level as we can get it in the middle and nice and packed tight. Now we're going to go into LightBurn, move the laser over, and start to get going and try this out. Okay, let's bring up LightBurn. Right, here we go. Okay, let me update the overlay. Okay, I'm updating the overlay. There's a lot of reflection there because of the sheet metal, but you can see what's going on. First thing we're going to do is we're going to move the laser over so that we can focus. Almost there. Okay, now let's just focus. Hopefully it doesn't hit the edge of the Tupperware. I may have to, nope, it's good. I was going to say I may have to trim the Tupperware a little bit. Once this focuses, I'll move the laser out of the way. No, actually, it's in there. So we're going to have to leave it as is, just the way the Laser Engraver works. So, okay, so I just took the wood out. We're going to be right here. Let me make this a little brighter so you can see the screen right here. I know it's going to wash out the image a little bit. It's not too bad. Let me, I can't even move the laser. Let me hide the laser for now. And we know it's right over here. So let me just do a circle. This is where the laser is. So let's do a circle. We're going to do it as a fill. Okay, and again, I have no idea what layers of power. I'm going to assume 100% power I'm going to do. 30, and see what happens. I'm going to have to, when the laser's done, stop it so that it doesn't hit the Tupperware. Let's try it. first thing I got to do is change the speed of the air compressor. It's too high. So what I did is the air went on too strong and it blew sand everywhere. So I just had to clean the laser, clean the track, re-lubricate it, and I end up going down to a thinner little metal container to hold the sand in place. Same principle. I'm going to move the laser over so that we can focus, and I'm leaving it a little brighter so that we can see what's going on, because it was a little too dark before. I know there's a lot of reflections. I think right about there. Okay. Let's focus. You can see it right here now. Okay. Let me take the wood out. I think the laser will clear the metal container, but I'm just going to leave that for now. Actually, let me try it. What the heck? Let's just try it. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so we can move the laser with the smaller container. I'm going to again do this circle. I'm leaving the air off, so most likely tomorrow I'll clean the laser out because I'm sure there'll be some smoke going on in there. I'm not going to have any air on this. Cut laser, 30 speed, 100 power. Let's see what happens. Let's go for it. It's not doing anything to the sand, not crystallizing it, so I'm going to have to slow it down. Let me stop. Let me move the laser out of the way, and you can see what's going on. Let me update the overlay. Let me move this out of the way. You can see it did nothing. So let's do this. Let's change the speed. Let's do it as if I'm cutting. Let's go 10. Let's go 15. Let's see what happens. Here we go for nothing. This may be a fail today. We shall see. But that's what we tried on here. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Nothing. Not getting any. Oh, starting to get a little crystallization. Very little. I'm going to try going even slower. Go half the amount. Move the laser out of the way. Okay, let's update the overlay. Nothing with nothing. So we're going to try it this time. Last try. 100 power. Let's just do 5. Like I'm using an old little 5-watt laser. Let's try it. And here we go. Very, very slow. Let's see if anything happens. Sand is blowing out even from the laser fan, so I'm going to have to vacuum this again and then clean the track out again. Getting some flames. We'll see what happens in a couple of minutes. It's almost done. All right, I'm going to move the laser out of the way. Actually, it's pretty hot. There's a little piece in here. Yep, one little piece. I'm going to let it cool down. It's very, very hot. I'm just going to smooth the sand over. Press it down so it's compressed again. I'm going to try one more time. Okay. This time I'm going to change the layer speed again. I'm going to go to 2. Okay. Let's see what happens. Last time. Yes. Okay, I stopped it because it's just flaming up like crazy in there, and I don't want to damage the components, but let's move it out of the way. Move the laser out of the way and see what we got. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to clean this out again. The sand went everywhere in here. I'm going to lift this out, and guess what? We made glass. Pretty cool. It's very hot. It looks like a little shell. So we made a couple of pieces. So as you can see, compare it to a little pliers, or you know those pliers. You're right there. You can see it's crystallized. It looks like actually sea glass. If you ever go to the beach, that's what it looks like. And it feels like exactly like that. Pretty cool. Would I do it again? No. It's a mess. I'll show you what the inside of the laser looks like now. There you go. Now I got to vacuum this out, clean the tracks. You can see the tracks all full. Cool to try, but I wouldn't do it again. Not a fun project. So what we do today, we took sand, mixed in soda ash to decrease the melting point temperature of the sand, and we did end up doing the layer at speed of 5 and 100% power. So you can see what a mess. Anyway, I hope you had fun. It was something fun, something different. Next time we're going to do some bottle stoppers. I'm going to turn them on the lathe. You will watch that. And then from there, we will then engrave them and add some decorations. Hope everyone has a wonderful week. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. This was just an interesting, I'll call it the science experiment. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week. Night.